That was fun. Now we're going to get into the sad news. Okay. Gather around, peeps. Gather around, people. Silence. Please wear all black because it is time to prepare for the Blue Beetle funeral. Guys, it is not looking good for Blue Beetle. You guys know I'm genuinely excited for the movie. I want to see it. I like Blue Beetle as a character. I saw him in cartoons growing up. I've even started reading the comic books, and I'm like, this could be so much fun. And it's coming out that Blue Beetle at the highest, is projecting $17 million opening weekend. My friends, that is terrible news. That is really bad for Blue Beetle. Yeah, look, already people in the chat. No, no Blue Beetle. Yeah, it's not looking good, guys. Unfortunately, it's looking like it's gonna flop. The movie cost a little over $100 million. If it turns out being good and it's actually an enjoyable movie, there's a chance, good reviews can push it to meet its box office and then break even probably. But right now, it's not looking good. And I mean, we just saw reports. I don't know if you guys saw this. Barbie is killing it at the box office. Okay. All those, I can't wait to see them woke channels, how they spin this and explain how Barbie is going to be a box office hit. And they're like, well, I thought if you go woke, you go broke. Shut up already, man. Get a real job. But anyways, they have it here. Barbie is going to make $150 million opening weekend. Oppenheimer doing really good. $75 million. I'm glad Oppenheimer is doing good. And I'm giving Barbie a little bit of credit for that. Okay. I feel like the Barbenheimer movement helped Oppenheimer get some attention, which is a good thing because it's a great movie and Oppenheimer is better than Barbie. But for the memes, we are Barbie boys here. So this is also a big win for Warner Brothers because Warner Brothers is bleeding money. Okay. Like I said, every time they got a comic book movie coming out, it's not making the money that they hope. It's making them suffer. So Barbie could actually bring in some new money to Warner Brothers that they desperately needed. And so hearing something like Blue Beetle is going to end up making maybe $17 million opening weekend. That's just sad to hear. Since it's going to flop, it's that difference between we get a Blue Beetle trilogy in the DCU or Blue Beetle becomes a side character that pops up in random projects and maybe doesn't get a movie again because of what just happened to him. And so that makes me sad. It's not their fault. I know the movie's probably going to get crucified whenever it comes out because it was originally meant to go to streaming. It wasn't supposed to be a high super octane budget superhero movie like people expect now. I think it's just going to be a simple, fun origin story, which I'm looking forward to. See, I'm seeing already some people say that's sad for real. Yeah, I agree. Let's Blue Beetle Barbie. I wish we could Blue Beetle Barbie, but it's too late. We've tried too hard with the memes. We're not gonna make it in time, guys. We're just gonna have to watch Blue Beetle and accept that it's the funeral of the movie. But hopefully we have a good time. And I didn't want to end the Blue Beetle news there all sad, so I did find something kind of happy to get excited about with Blue Beetle. I don't know if you guys saw this. The Blue Beetle popcorn buckets look freaking awesome, okay? Thanks to Neb here, which if you don't know Neb on Twitter, go follow him. He was someone that was pushing. He's the one who started the Blue Beetle Barbie burger. I mean, the Blue Beetle burger trend. If you were seeing a Blue Beetle burger out there, this is the account that started it because he was trying to start some viral buzz for the movie. So thank Neb, but this is real. This one isn't fake, though. It's not like the Blue Beetle burger. So AMC is going to come out with the Scarab popcorn bucket. And the cool thing about this, you can kind of see it in the photo. It's going to come with straps so you can wear it as a backpack with popcorn in it if you want. We don't really put popcorn in this. We get it for the collectible aspect. And come on, the detail on that Scarab. Why are popcorn buckets suddenly becoming so high quality? Like, I'm curious because don't make fun of me now, guys. Okay, give me a second. This weekend, I saw they were doing it, and I couldn't resist, my friends. I couldn't help it. I got the Barbie popcorn bucket. This is the Barbie car that they're selling at AMC theaters. And the funny thing about this, if you buy this, it comes with a Barbie. So this is the first Barbie I ever owned, and I love her. She's great. She's wonderful. Margot Robbie is on the back of it. I'm holding on to this in case I have a daughter someday, or this becomes a big collectible item, okay? With Barbie breaking box office records, this is going to sell for millions someday. Or it's just going to be very sad and hard to explain to my relatives why I own a Barbie. Anyways, though, the popcorn bucket, I mean, this thing is cool. So supposedly, you pop in the popcorn somewhere by taking this off. I don't even honestly know, guys. Oh, there, yeah. So you take off the seat, I believe. I'm about to break this thing live. There we go. This is how you put the popcorn in. That's where it becomes a popcorn bucket. I can't help it, guys. Ever since they started coming out with stuff like this, I couldn't help but to buy it. It all started with the dang Batman popcorn bucket. That's what got me interested. I don't usually buy tins, and I'm about to contradict myself. I couldn't help but to buy the TMNT tin. I don't usually like buying tins because I'm like, oh, it's just a piece of metal with some artwork. But this thing, oh, this thing is beautiful. This thing is gorgeous. Look at it. It's got the turtles on it. It's got like a bit of a 3D thing going on. They're all popping out. This thing is so dope. I had to get it. And like I said, I never get the tins because I'm just like, it's whatever. But it's green on the inside. I got slimed. I thought this was cool. So I had to grab it. Anyways, guys, so back to this. This is an exciting popcorn bucket. I'm just telling you, definitely getting it. And then Cinemark, good old Cinemark, who sponsors the channel every now and then. I love them. My preferred theater. They're going to come out with the Ted Kord Blue Beetle ship. So if you remember in the Blue Beetle trailer, we get a hint of Ted Kord's lab and all the gadgets he's made. And one of them is the Beetle ship from the comics. And they're going to turn that into a popcorn bucket. I think that's kind of cool. I'm like, man, I bet low key the studio or the Cinemark chains. I don't know who makes the decision, whether it's the studio or the cinema or the theater chain that goes, okay, we're gonna make this a popcorn bucket. We're not giving them a popcorn bucket, whatever. But now that they're finding out this movie's probably gonna flop, they better not cancel these popcorn buckets because I need to buy one. So I think that's funny. I'm curious which one you guys are going to be more interested to buy if you're even caring about it. Like I said, I'm a Cinemark boy through and through. I'm gonna say the truth where the truth is. That scarab, putting it on my back, walking around the house, pretending to be Jaime Reyes. That's gonna be me, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm getting the scarab for sure, and but I'm also gonna get the Kord theme. But if I could only pick one, I'm probably picking the scarab, guys. And reminder, I don't actually put popcorn in these things. I get them as collectibles because I think they're a lot of fun. I think this will be the year I start a new annual thing. I'm gonna do a tier list at the end of the year for all the popcorn buckets I bought, which ones are the best and which ones are the worst. I think that'll be a lot of fun to see. But that's something I just thought didn't want to end the Blue Beetle news on a sad note there. So that's something to look forward to if you guys are interested in that. Getting back to being sad about Hollywood. Guys, I thought this was not going to happen. I didn't think this was a possibility with all the stuff coming, but it looks like we might be getting some movies getting delayed, okay? So an article came out from Variety saying Dune 2 eyes to push to 2024. Warner Brothers considers new dates for